we should be going.
Okay. We're just going to stop that now so we can get going. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ultra Q Bazaar. Did you think this was dead? I wasn't sure if it was dead, but here we are now. Where things cannot die, and even stranger things yet may lie, or whatever other vaguely Lovecraftian poetry you wish to ascribe to this. So it's been a little bit. For a quick recap for our listeners, last time we had a wonderful little bit where a lovely monster named Gromula had escaped from an ancient prison thanks to probably some young punk in the woods messing with an ancient site he probably shouldn't have. Our players ran into Gromula, and a fairly violent battle broke out on the road, resulting in at least a total truck and one partially petrified person. Um,
Also, I beat his ass with a baseball bat. Feel that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you did do that.
you did go to town with the baseball bat with surprising efficiency, which makes you wonder why didn't they just do that last time?
I had a truck and I thought that would do something.
That happens. So you are currently in town. If I remember correctly, Keishi Masami had helped gear you up, get you a little bit set back on the path, gave you some more information, and now you are on the hunt proper for Gromula to kick his ass for the last time. Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
So I really should at some point make maps for these. I had all of the time in the world to make maps for these, and I just didn't.
It
We
happens.
need to fix that later. Maybe for the next arc.
It's all good.
We'll see.
So you're on the edge of this small little country town. You got some gear. One of you has a partially petrified hand, I do believe. I don't remember who.
Shady.
Because
I believe it's Oi, yeah.
it was Oi. That sounds about right.
Oi's gonna be rather heavy-handed from here on out. Again, it didn't land. Oh my god.
It's all right. I make tons of jokes that don't land. It's my thing.
You make a whole bunch of jokes that make us want to throw things at you. To be fair,
Yes, yes, I do.
I'm just waiting. So you know roughly where the forest path is and the road you came in via the truck. You've gotten some bigger shooting supplies from your normal vehicle that can't travel on those roads quite as easy. So now you got, if I do recall, I think I gave you from the shop an old shotgun, a hunting shotgun or a hunting rifle, one of the two. We'll just say it's a hunting rifle.
More piercing rather than scattershot. As it were.
And now you have to figure out what to do, I suppose. What you gonna do?
We gotta stop that thing, right?
Well, obviously.
Well,
We did figure out thanks to Oi, unfortunately for your hand, the mirrors are very effective against it.
Yes, you also got a larger mirror.
So I think the best thing to do is maybe find a place where we can set up this mirror and just get it to look full face into it.
We have
Maybe we
This
tell
guy-
this thing that its hair is messy, so it's got to check out the mirror.
I have a hunch it will be more difficult this time, now that it knows about the mirror. Its effect.
Fucking forgot how your voice sounded for a minute, and that was fucking terrifying.
Does this town, you think we have any rope in this town?
You would have some rope. Part of just, I'd say, your traveling gear that you have.
You think there'd be any more rope in this town in like the general store or something?
Um,
I'm working
that's
on
a good
some
question. There probably would be. You'd have to go take a look. But tying together a net could be...
Well, not necessarily think of tying together a net necessarily. That would be rather time consuming. I'm thinking lasso. More than anything.
You're thinking of a lasso.
I mean, a net would be really time consuming.
Just
Look,
hold on. Hold on a second. I'm looking for it. So in the 2 months since we've run this, I've moved things. So I need to figure out where I moved things to. Not that one. That one's an icon for later. I'm going to point out. You wish to use a lasso.
well, not just one.
I mean, yeah. If you go to the general store, you'll find some rope. I will say, since it has been a couple months, I will give you the reminder. You did leave the archaeologist's assistant, Asami Yamashina. She is still just out at the archaeology site, alone.
To be fair, she was in the tent, and that thing didn't come towards the tents.
We don't really know which way the Romula went after the encounter. Now, did we? Concern.
And there is the shopkeeper did ask you to find her son if you
Okay.
could.
Now, which one of us has a car? That's right, me.
And I will say,
Not really built for off-roading, but fuck it. If a car needs carrying, then car needs taken.
I'm just saying, if you get your car stuck out here, there aren't tow trucks around. You are in the boonies, and this is roughly 1960X.
True. That's the worst part.
You might have to just go on foot.
Is the gang gonna split up and search for clues, or am I gonna do this alone?
I mean,
Missions involve splitting up. We got a monster running about. We should, stay together.
I know.
The thing broke a car.
A truck! Need I remind you I was in that truck? Nearly broke me.
Yeah, we were all in the truck at different points in the fight.
Yes, but you were the one who stayed in it.
I feel like my point stands either way, that it broke a truck. We should stay together. Splitting up is really dumb.
Listen, there are more people here in this town than would matter for, if just two of us left.
Yeah, see,
And if we find
that
even
sounds
one
like
more
you're
person,
saying
we
die
get
for the
one more
town, and
person.
I'm not down for that.
Well, I'm not saying die for the town. I'm saying the town has a lot of people who can help. I'm not the only one here with resources. I'm a resourceful kid. And look, if there's more people who know shit about this monster, then
Do they know shit about the monster?
well, some of them do, and I forget her name,
Yes.
the archaeologist lady, but she has information out there. Could be useful. I don't know. If we can get her back to here, and maybe find that other kid. Maybe we'll have 2 other people. Even just 1 other person, we might stand a better chance. Plus, again, all these people in the town can help out, can't they?
How many people are in town?
I mean, I know it's a small town, but like... Yeah, how many people are in town anyways?
So you look through this town. It's not a very big. There's like 8 buildings. Over pretty much through the middle of it. The lights, for the most part, are off. It is nighttime, middle of the night almost, kind of a dealio. You were driving back in the dark when Gromula attacked. You know that it is, for the most part, this was just a remote logging town. But you haven't really seen a whole lot of people. And putting a whole lot of people who aren't going to have mirrors necessarily in the risk of the monster means that's a lot of more people that are likely to get hurt or killed even by Gromula, who has killed and will kill again. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's just my idealism. I can only hope that lady's okay out there. And son.
I mean,
Her friend's son.
I'm gonna head back to that camp, even if I have to go on foot. So you can follow me if you'd like.
I'm going with you. I'm just saying.
I think sticking together is a good idea. We're gonna stick together and not get eaten by a Gromula.
That's the goal.
That's the goal for all of us.
Hashtag
Come on.
mood.
I mean, that's the goal of all of us. But come on. If we can even draw Gromula away, just like distract it a little bit, buy you some time. I don't know.
So you all plunge into the woods at night. I'm going to ask.
I mean, I'm good. Good thing I have a flashlight. It's like, well.
I am going to ask for everyone to roll me an act under pressure.
Okay. Let me pull up the chat thing again. Close the chat tip. How do you close chat tips again? Oh, thank goodness.
So, Gray,
Yes.
because of my hand, did I have a -1 to all rolls? Can't remember.
We'll worry about that when the time comes.
Okay, so this one I wouldn't have to worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
Scatha?
I did it already.
Oh, you did?
I got a 10.
It didn't come. What the fuck? Why didn't it come up for me? Hold on, I'm refreshing. Sorry.
I can roll it again.
No, hold on. Just
No, it's. Yeah,
'Cause
it
I got-
it straight up didn't show for me.
there we go.
The second one did.
Mm-hmm.
at 9 there.
Okay. And now I can change my little avatar to match.
Oh god. Oh no.
So with Oi, you've got a little bit of troubles given your new clobber in hand.
Right.
But luckily, the others are able to help you as you make your way through the woods. Relatively, pretty sure you're not gonna fall off a cliff and die. What was once foreboding and slightly ominous in the daylight, now in the breath of night, is a lot spookier, a lot more ominous. But with the help of Junpei and Sarah, you guys make your way pretty to it. I will say, as you're walking through the woods, you do hear a bit of a familiar noise as you're going through, just to let you know that you are, in fact, not alone.
We don't see him, do we?
You don't see him, and it doesn't sound like it's too particular close, but it is very clearly
Gromula.
a big boy with a big eyeball.
Don't make any movements. Just hunker down for a bit. No loud noises. No nothing.
Let's see. Where did I leave that countdown at?
Oh shit, countdown. Oh shit, I forgot.
How mean do I want to be?
Oh, you fuck.
Flip a coin. Flip a coin.
Roll a d20.
I got a coin. I got a penny right here. Do we trust Abraham Lincoln or do we bury him in the mausoleum? Let's find out.
I don't think he's buried at the memorial.
Well, it's a shield anyway. So interesting. We moved down one from dusk to nightfall, which is for those who aren't as familiar with the more base mechanics. We don't, and the other Monster of the Week games we've run, we've not really touched it too much. But the countdown is the how close you are to completely fucking it up. And flipping a coin, which was tails, it moves down one to nightfall. There is only one stage left before it all goes to shit.
I presume that's like midnight or something, yeah?
Yeah, it's midnight.
Oh boy.
And as you reach you bunker down when you hear the noises, but as you get back up after they quiet down, and as you reach the campsite, what greets you is an absolute scene of chaos. There is not a tent left standing up in one piece. Most of it here is crumpled and destroyed and trampled over, and there is no sign of Asami Yamashina. And as you look across the wreckage, you start to pick through it. The noise occurs again, much closer this time.
Is it coming from the temple?
This was a bad idea.
Roll me a shirt. You're not sure. It is coming either towards the town or from towards the temple. Where you are is currently in the valley in between the two, so you got to kind of pick.
Then where does everybody think? We just came from the town.
Yeah. My best bet is the temple.
I'm gonna guess temple as well. Just heads down. Lie on the ground even. Fuck it. Heads down, lie on the ground. Just keep your ears out.
Okay.
Can't risk it. Can't risk it.
Let's see. So you guys make your way towards the temples, going up those old stone steps. And you reach that open plaza, half covered in growth from the forest itself trying to consume the place. Half of it the archaeological construction and Romulus damages. And it is eerily still and quiet.
I'm gonna guess with how quiet it is. No birds, no animals.
No signs of nightlife, no bats, no insects buzzing. It is just still.
Possibly a lot of new rocks.
Guess we picked the right direction.
Yeah, how fast can we get back to town?
It's a good question. Roll me a sharp, if you would, real quick.
Okay.
Or anyone can. That isn't open for anybody.
Okay.
11.
All right.
Mark experience,
Wendy?
so
Wendy, mark that experience. You think in particular for you fucked up. You made the wrong choice. It somehow passed you in the woods and it is heading towards the village and you chose incorrectly. Oi, you're kind of looking around. You notice some stuff's freshly disturbed. Moved a bit. And it seems like something was here pretty recently. And you'll notice that the temple doors, which were wide but kind of like hanging a little bit, one of them is now smashed off its frame, which means something has potentially gone back in and out of that space.
It's in short that it's not gonna get imprisoned again. Oh shit.
As you're looking around, Saira, you'll notice as you're like looking a little more with an open eye, on the ground around you, what you mistook as just kind of small rocks and things like that. One landed better than others, and it is a small locust or grasshopper of sorts, completely turned to stone. This one would actually be a fine marble instead of the more granite-like structures, indicating that maybe Gromula can turn different.
In it.
Yeah, it just implies that maybe insects turn to different stone. In fact, marble is a much weaker stone than granite. Granite, oof, you don't want to get touched. So you can try to set a trap here if you want.
We didn't take that mirror with us, did we? Did we?
The bear? The bear was in the woods.
No, the mirror.
Oh, no, you got the mirror with you.
I would assume we wouldn't leave behind the mirror.
Oh. Wait, who's
It's like-
carrying the mirror?
It's like our one good weapon.
Well, who's carrying the mirror now?
I think
Raise your hand if you got the mirror.
when last time we ended, it was TT that had his character had it.
I was
That
speaking
sounds
in
right.
character for the record.
I know, but I was trying to remember.
Don't remember who had the mirror, but I'm pretty sure we didn't leave him behind.
I'm pretty sure it was Junpei. So yeah, TT, that would be you.
Okay. Yeah.
Raise your hand if you have the mirror.
Yeah, that's right here.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Well,
So you could set, with it being quiet, you could set up a good trap here. Lure, even if it's gone back to town, you could lure it back here and trap it with its own attack potentially.
Someone has that as an ability. That'd be pretty good.
Yes. Shady. Let's set up a trap.
All right. So
Question before we move forward. The doors are pretty big, right?
yeah, they're about like 12 feet tall.
Okay, and presumably pretty thick and thusly pretty heavy since they're made of stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I make what kind of roll would I have to do to like? Would I even have to roll if I had just an idea for some way to arm it? Like, if I wanted to contribute to the trap in any way?
I would say if there's ways you want to contribute to the trap, we can give Shady advantage, which would mean you could roll it's a trap twice, Shady, and then see if that works.
Because I'm thinking of the doors and how heavy they are and how it is possible to knock them over with effort. There's still ladders inside, right? Ladders and shit inside of the cabin with the doors, right?
Are you looking inside?
Yeah, I'd like to. Like,
Okay.
sharp check? Is that a sharp check?
Well, if you'd like to roll those right now, Shady, to get that trap set up.
Sure. Would I have a +1 forward, or would I just be rolling twice?
Just be rolling twice, taking the better of two results.
That's the 11 then.
Okay. On a 10 plus, you can choose one of these extra effects. It'll take some time for the monster to get free. The trap can inflict harm instead of just purely trapping it. Or you can have the trap be reset and reused again later. At that point, you get a +1 forward.
Alright, gang. What do we want this trap to do? Harm? Keep them in place longer? Or be reusable?
Well, with what I'm thinking, I don't think it'll be reusable. I'm just saying, just logically speaking, what I'm thinking, it's probably gonna do some harm. Like, I'm thinking just, like, you see how, and I just sort of gestured to Oi to, like, take a look inside of the cavern with the one smashed up door.
Mm-hmm.
So, right, you wanted to look in there, yes.
Yeah.
You poke your head in there. It isn't empty.
Oh shit. It's not?
It is not.
Problem. Big problem, isn't it? Or is there someone?
It
there
is.
somewhere
It is.
someone in there?
It is. No, the Gromula's in there taking a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Cover my goddamn mouth. Just pull my head back out like, ah, shit. Okay.
I don't know if harm's gonna do anything to this thing. Keeping it still longer so the mirror has more time to work on it. This thing took a truck.
Junpei? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it did kind
Yeah.
of. That's fair and all. But please don't hold that against me.
Okay, so listen, I got the mirror and I got the baseball bat to hit the thing when it is scary. That's basically my function on this party. You just tell me where to go with those things.
Just shushing Junpei there. It's like, he's in there. Right now, he's asleep.
Okay, so what do you want me to do with these?
Hold on to them.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna like go in there after him, and we're gonna set this trap up.
Asleep. We have to be very quiet about
Yeah,
setting
okay.
this up.
All right, cool. You're talking to me like a teacher, and I'm not appreciating that the most.
No,
but
I'm
okay.
not. What? No. What? No. No. What I'm saying is, it's asleep. You gotta be quiet so that it doesn't wake up while we're setting the trap. If that happens, we're fucked.
Okay, so we just gotta be quiet while we're setting up the trap. It doesn't seem so hard.
Yeah.
Okay, there we are. That wasn't so hard, was it?
Yeah, I don't know why you had to bring up talking like a teacher.
So-
or anything. That wasn't
So we have a plan for this trap?
Yeah.
I think we're working on it. I'm thinking we can pin it down and, like, we can topple the other door, pin it down, then get the mirror out in front of it.
Would you be able to do something like that, Oi?
I mean, I
I
got rope.
believe so.
Okay, who's got the best throwing arm here? I turned to look at Junpei.
Well,
Just
that's an odd
hoping.
assumption. I guess.
I mean,
It's not a bad throwing arm.
I certainly don't got the best throwing arm, but you know. I mean, I'm not exactly the. Look, what I'm saying is you're closer to the peak of endurance and strength of the.
Okay, so I got the
four
best
of
throwing
us.
arm. We've decided that. We got that good. I can throw things. So you want me to throw something at the thing?
Yeah, I still got that rope, don't I?
All right, I'll throw something at the thing then. He goes
Well,
to grab
yeah.
something.
Yeah, well,
Not yet,
I
Junpei.
got some rope, don't I?
Want me to throw rope? Wouldn't it be better to like throw a rock?
Well, listen. There's a big rock in there called a door.
I know what a door is.
What
the fuck?
Wendy's just gonna go over to Oi and go, just tell me what to do and I can help you.
Alright, basically, just as you're gonna try to make it so that door falls on it when he comes out. Boom. Simple, to the point. Let's do this shit.
I mean, okay, look, I mean, good plan, but I was thinking more wake it up by toppling the door on him, and then when he opens his eye, immediately hit with the mirror.
I don't think he's anywhere near the door.
Yeah, that requires moving it.
I'll
And there's no guarantee to keep them under it.
Be quite frank, I don't think you guys are gonna be good at lifting that thing.
We're not
Yeah,
lifting the door, we're pulling it down.
If you gotta move the door, you gotta lift it. Right? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
There's this thing called pushing.
I'm just imagining here the situation that you two are going back and forth on lifting the door as they're just getting everything set up in the background. It's like, just do this, put this here. Minor explosives. Don't ask where Oi got them.
he met a bearded man.
You have too many bearded men for me to be confident on which one it is, and either way, there is a look being stared into the microphone for you, Shady. I hope you're aware.
I think I only have
the microphone
one.
and not the screen. Interesting.
It is more direct.
There.
So we just get it set up as they're arguing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys are getting it set up as you're arguing. Gromula is just slumbering away.
Well, we got an 11. No matter what we do, it's going to work. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys get it for a quick slam bam. Thank you, ma'am. It is look like it's gonna run plenty smooth. Now you just have to. Wake the boy up.
We gotta wake the boy up and get it within range of the door so we can give it a big pull. You get that rope up there? Down the top?
It's all set. It'll work as long as he gets under it. And he has nowhere
Yep.
else to
Okay,
go.
good. Alright, shit, now... Okay, if 3 of us gotta pull, then one of us gotta wake it up.
I could probably be bait.
I just look at him incredulously.
Sometimes folks are brave for volunteering. Other times they're nuts. The truth is, they're both times.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm currently debating how sure I am that, like, which one Oi is right now.
If you want to, Oi, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, might as
Says,
well.
says the voice in the skybox.
You're sure?
To be fair, he's half stone anyway, so
Well,
Yeah,
not half,
exactly.
only
That's my mindset.
just a hand.
And
now you're criticizing me on my fractions.
While this argument goes on, I'm going to PRV.
Oh boy, I really don't want to get into. I really don't want to get into the ins and outs of delinquency here. I really don't. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, if one person's BRBing, I'm gonna BRB as well. I need water. I need hydration bad.
Well, this plan is going to go great.
100%. No repercussions.
I think we really thought this one through.
With that kind of insane roll, it's at least going to start well.
It's just what's going to happen afterwards is what's going to determine it. As long as we get the mirror in front of it, it should be, mostly okay. And I think we set that up, so...
You guys got the trap pretty well set up. You just have to figure out how to wake up Margarita. Gromula.
Margaritaville?
We're gonna wake up Margarita Gromula.
I'm sorry, I clicked on a thing, and it was a thing to support, Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville. And so I saw the sign, and I just went Margarita. No, this is not an alcoholic monster. I am just a little crazy.
That's fair. That happens.
Margarita Gromula is like the deviant version of Gromula that appears in the post game. Way stronger than normal Gromula.
I can't believe if I can call them Margarita Gromula.
Because not only does it turn people to stone, but also it emits like a fog that intoxicates people and makes you woozy and aim shittier. Really adds a new layer to the fight.
Yes.
That needs to be a Monster Hunter status drunk.
Alright, I'm back. Hello.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got soiled, so.
Sorry, I'm
And
back.
we got
now.
tipsy.
I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back. We're talking about Margarita Gromula, who will face like 50 sessions from now.
I was just thinking about cheeseburgers in paradise.
But yeah, so you've got your trap set up. You're pretty sure it's going to work. Now you just need to get him into the trap, which means one of you's got to go poke it. And Oi, you were volunteering as tribute in this situation, correct?
Yep.
You're absolutely sure about this, huh?
Yep.
All right, everyone.
If I die, I will haunt you forever.
That's fair.
Promise?
No, I'll probably forget you pretty quick.
That's fair.
Hold
I'd
on.
forgive
Wait,
me
wait.
too.
Oi. Shake
And-
on it.
but-
Hold on. Shake on it. With your
Boy's
stone
just
hand.
going to look at you, look at his hand, and just give you the look of, really?
I mean, if you promise to haunt me, I want it on good word.
Don't agree to it. She's gonna ghostbust you.
Yeah.
She's gonna ghostbust you to
Boys.
get famous.
Boy
Look,
is just
fame is
going
not
to
my
walk to
priority
Gromula.
right now. Fame's not my priority right now. So
You can haunt me,
Don't worry
Oi.
about
I
it.
have a really good apartment, and I don't mind.
That's fair. All right. Let's get this over with.
yeah, don't die.
All right. So, Oi, you enter the lair of Gromula. As you step into the darkened chamber, you can see the furred, huffed shape slowly breathing in and out, its eye turned away from you, back towards the deeper chamber. A lot of the scaffolding has been rendered asunder and is in piles around the floor. But he is there slumbering, and there is no one else in here.
That we know of.
All right.
So how do you plan to wake a sleeping ancient monster?
By making the most annoying noise I can.
I appreciate that Discord got the wha and the at the end.
Discord censored the fuck out of you. Oh my god.
I need to hear it. Do it again. Do it again.
If you think you are physically capable, it would be funny to hear you try it again.
Yeah, let's go.
Censored it again. Censored.
It's like with TT. Discord's nerf.
No art form allowed.
Turn off noise suppression. Sadie, turn off noise suppression.
I don't know how to do that.
It's
It's
alright.
fine.
It's alright.
You wake what everyone else outside is almost 100% sure is the sound of Oi dying.
Mm-hmm. Probably sounds close to like when people have a bunch of those rubber chickens or whatever that they run the car over.
How are you physically
Oh,
able to
God.
make that noise with your mouth, Oi?
Shady,
Yeah.
if you record it for me somehow and send me the audio file, I will save it in the game room for future use.
Yay!
I would be able to send you a video of it. Not sure how well I could do audio if my headphones aren't picking it up.
Well, I think your headphones are probably picking up. It's just Discord. It's noise suppression belting it off.
We're being suppressed, Shady.
I hate it when I'm suppressed.
Alrighty. And congratulations, that in fact does work. You see the form, like one of the legs rear up and just put its weight down, and another one comes up and it thunks down on the ground, and it hauls itself up, and you are looking practically at the ass angle of Gromula as it does the little like turtle shuffle as it starts circling around. Because
Does it
this
fart?
no, but it starts
You
shuffling
said
around.
I had to know.
Like in a little side shuffle going around,
Mhm.
because it has no depth perception, so it doesn't have a great turn radius. So it's got to like slowly turn around. You see like one of the tusks peeking out around the corner because at this point your art's the art,
Mm-hmm.
and like you see it, and the edge of the eye starts to come into view.
Mhm. Fucker, remember me?
And the eye, as soon as it gets around, the eye locks in on you, and you see the pupil in the dim light dilate, and like you.
And Oi is running.
Outside, you hear your first confirmation that Oi is in fact not dead, because he goes, "Remember me," and it's responded with, as he comes bolting out and down the steps, going down, and like one of the like little fast steps going down as fast as you can without tripping down the
Gray?
staircase.
Was that the G2014 roar, or did you just scrape a chair against the floor?
I fucked around with a bear noise, and I got that.
Because it sounded like
If you ever
both.
need more sound design,
Yeah.
I will absolutely pitch in.
Oh, I'm gonna make all the monster roars eventually. Gromula's, I'm pretty sure, is just I fucked around too much, and I went, I'll save this. This could be used for something, and then I just stuck Gromula's name on it.
I mean, it works.
But Oi comes running down the steps outside of the temple, and you hear thunder, 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 and then boom, as he does in fact run into the door. And the trap works almost pitch perfectly, pinning him down, and you just see like the little legs and feet are just propped upwards as like his eye and his little two downward tusks are like splayed out, trapped beneath the door. And he looks as stunned as the rest of you in this situation.
Beaming right now.
Mirror, mirror, mirror!
All right, get the mirror, get the mirror.
I give Junpei a big pat on the back. You're up, kid.
Okay!
Go, go, go!
Eat mirror, bitch!
I just imagine
Go ahead.
he's strapped.
I
to
hold
his
up the
back.
mirror, I guess.
You take the full size mirror and hold it up in front of Gromula's eye, and nothing happens.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. Is it working? Guys?
Probably not.
Well, fuck!
His feet are just kind of like you just see the feet kicking, and it's making like the sad little moaning noises of a stuck animal.
I almost feel bad, but like this thing killed people, so like can I pelt it with my? Can I Can I hit it with my flashlight?
Sure. And as
Just,
you
just beat against its face just out of eye shot. Just
Okay.
against the side of its head, basically.
so you run up against the side of the head
Have to
as
kick
it's
some ass, is it?
yes,
Roll for that?
yes.
Oh boy. Let's see how it goes.
Mark an experience. You get an experience.
Okay.
And but as you start to run up, the eye suddenly glows like it remembers being trapped. All right, I can turn these fuckers to stone.
I mean, I'm
and
not exactly looking at it. I'm just.
oh no, it's at the point where it acts as a cone outwards, and as you're
Ah,
running
shit.
up against the side, you're going to take 2 harm as the gaze of doom.
Oh no. 2 harm. Oh boy. Uh, that puts me into unstable territory, I think.
Ah, fantastic! You collapse.
Ah, shit. So that puts. I guess that. So I started with 3 harm. So that puts me at 5 now.
Yes.
Oh boy. I collapse for sure.
Shit! I try to
Uh,
stick that mirror right in its eye direction.
You
Like, try to get it closer.
You move closer as into the gaze of doom, trying to save your aunt. And it does seem to work as the creature starts screaming in a high-pitched moan of agony, and you see parts of Gromula's fur and his feet start to turn to stone at the edges.
Presumably, it sounds like.
I am
Doesn't
not
sound
going
so
to.
evil.
I am not going to scream that loud. I am well past the point of hurting myself like that.
What do I gotta do to really kill this fucker with this shit?
For the record.
Well, if you wanted to really kill this motherfucker with this shit, bull rush him is what you can guess. Because the closer you get,
So,
the more he's screaming.
Kick
the more
some
he's...
ass?
Yes, kick some ass. Roll kick some ass.
Can I aid him in some way?
Sure.
Yeah!
If he needs it. Doesn't look like he does.
yeah, it seems like it'll be fine.
I don't think I got anything that makes it cooler at this point, because I'm,
All right, I'll take it. So you just like get that breath of air of, oh, I gotta bum rush this fuck. Just like you have to do with some of the punks that like talk a big game, but you know you're better than them. So you rush forward and practically like bounce into the eye of Gromula with the mirror. And it lets out a scream, and there's a brilliant, shining, quick flash of red, stunning all of you for a second. And once you blink and regain your senses, you find Gromula is turned fully to stone beneath the door. I put
To watch, motherfucker!
Did we do it? Did it fucking work?
I think so.
Did it?
I'm gonna go.
Seems like
I'm gonna go like, not
Fucking.
hard or anything. like,
Oh!
pat on the stone to make sure it's like actually.
Oh,
dead.
it is hard as fuck. It's that good shit stone. Like, oh, this is fresh.
Question. Are there still tools around? Are there like picks or anything?
You'd have to go inside the ruin to find one. They're not outside.
Okay.
There's dynamite.
Am I
around.
able to get? Am I able to get up?
You struggle to at first, and then you kind of collapse because you are at an unstable wound point, which means
Yeah.
if somebody doesn't come over and patch you up, you're gonna bite the forever bucket.
That would be very bad.
I don't have.
And no one likes the forever bucket. It tastes like shit.
I don't have any like medical stuff, but I do, go over and try to do something.
Try to tourniquet me or some shit.
Yep. If I would say in this kind of a situation, if you roll an act under pressure, you might be able to help stop the damage.
Does anybody want to give me aid before I roll this and absolutely fuck it up?
Yeah. So
Sure.
help out.
Both of them.
So that would give me like a +1 forward? Or
Hey.
Well, I mean, you
Yes.
still succeeded. Well, no, wait. Wait, hold on. No, you didn't even roll yet. Sorry, I confused.
yeah, I'm
Okay,
just
Gunpei
waiting to
helped
see if
out,
I
but
get
Oi
anything from
failed.
the help out rolls.
I'd say you get a +1 forward for help out rolls in this situation.
Ah, still a success then. Well, still mixed at least.
Okay, mixed success for an act
Basically,
under pressure. I just need to reread something. Okay, so I can give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
Shit.
Because it was still, even with the +1 forward, it was still under 9.
Yeah, it's I think I'll take the price to pay because I'm trying to help, and I will take whatever the backlash happens for trying to help, and so I don't kill fucking.
Okay. I'm looking here real quick, see if there's anything I can do. I mean, this would be a lot earlier than I was planning on teasing this stuff, but
Do it.
fuck it.
That's fucking evil laughter if I've ever heard it.
So you go to help patch these wounds up as best as you can. Some of it is partially petrifying stone. Part of it is just the actual fall did its own damage, and this is a person who was in a literal car accident. Why did they charge forward? So you're starting to patch that.
Adrenaline is a motherfucker.
And as you do that, as you're patching, you're like, I don't know, I don't think there's anything I can do to help. You put your hands on the wounds, and you hear for just the briefest of moments a strange melody. Like almost kind of like
What?
a strange musical melody hits you as you put your hands on Saira. And the wounds do patch up a little bit. And you're going to be reduced down to 3 harm, April.
Okay, back to
So
where
you're
I
no-
was. Remove
Back to
the
where
unstable.
you are not. You're not completely fucked, and some parts of your outfit are very clearly stone, but you're fine. But for you, Wendy, this isn't necessarily a mechanical thing of a price to pay, but that was weird. And something is up, and you feel a set of eyes on you.
I'm clearly aware that something just fucking happened.
We're both aware.
From your perspective, Syra, she's really good at patching up wounds.
Yeah. Like, really
Like,
good.
you-
like,
you-
weirdly so.
Well, you're thinking it's probably because she's such a crack reporter. She's probably been in some dangerous situations before. She knows
Okay,
how to
that's
fix
fair,
this.
yeah.
So you're thinking, oh, hey, this is pretty normal. For you, Wendy, this is weird as shit.
I'm guessing also, like, with the fucking stone shit, like, it just bypasses my mind, I suppose.
So you don't even really think about it. She just seems to, on your perspective, work incredibly fast doing field medicine that you didn't know she knew. I will say, actually, I know a perfect way to do this. As you go to press the wounds, Wendy, the world goes black and white as you hear that musical string, and you feel those eyes on you, and then you blink, and it's back to your normal vision, and you're back, and you've patched her wounds. you've had a small time slip per se.
She clearly knows that something weird just happened, but she's not gonna bring it up because that's something to deal with later. She is gonna look that shit up later to see, just on her own.
Okay. Well.
So, I guess I'm able to stand now.
Yep, you're able to get back up. As far as all you can tell, she's just crackpot, really good at healing wounds on the fly.
Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
When we get back into I'm buying you a fucking drink. That sound good?
I think we all need a drink or two.
Yeah, fuck it. Drinks on me when we get back to the city.
This is weird. This is weirder than I was expecting.
Well, I had a. Hold on,
I think we should check the camp a little closer now and see if
I agree. I want to find a like a fucking pickaxe.
I want to find dynamite.
Pickaxe, dynamite. Pick a hole into the fucking thing and then stick some dynamite in there. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this the whole way. Send Gromula to the afterlife. Fuck it.
I mean, are we sure it's not already there?
I mean, it's the only way to be sure, right?
We don't know if it can come back from this. I do know that it can't come back from being blown up.
Exactly my thinking. And it certainly wasn't blown up before. They didn't have it. So let's demolish this bitch.
I'm not a fan
Okay.
of leaving things in stories just sealed away because they always come back.
They always do. It's literally.
So let's search this fucking campsite.
So you go.
After all, fucking.
Man, I was
After
hoping
all,
I got to say I killed Gromula.
Susanoo cut off Yoroti's heads after lulling it to sleep. Come on. He made sure its dust was bitten. We gotta do the same thing here.
Alright.
But yeah. As you guys make your way down to the campsite, you notice your stony hand feels warm. Like you're looking at your hand and it's feeling really warm, like hot almost. Do you touch the stone?
Yes.
It cracks as you put pressure on your hand, and you can feel air on the skin beneath the stone.
Oh, it's like the end of Ghostbusters. Someone go check on that little guy.
And your hand becomes free as you reach down to the base of the camp. And you don't get a whole lot of time to say, hey, my hand's back to normal, as from beneath one of the tents rises a human body shape trapped in canvas.
It's the lady, isn't it?
And there is vague, rough thrashing around going on underneath.
Go help.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush over. I'm rushing the fuck over.
And you rush over and you tear the tent off, and you see something genuinely, probably kind of horrifying. It is the female researcher. Half of her face is cracked free from the stone. Parts of her arms are, but most of them are still in cases. It's slowly cracking and freeing itself. There's a look of absolute terror and panic on her face. or what you can see of it, because half of it's still encased in rock.
Okay, which one of it? I just crouch down and just like get.
Oh,
hold
she's
of her
standing up.
shoulder.
She's standing
Oh,
up
Okay, I
because
just get hold of her shoulders then. It's like, it's dead, and we're gonna make sure it stays dead. Okay? We're gonna get you out of this. We're gonna get you out of this. It's just.
she can't speak because half of her mouth is still encased in what is essentially a very thin
Can
layer of
Can she
concrete.
move her neck?
No.
Shit. Okay, blink once if you understand. Blink twice if no.
She blinks once.
We're gonna get you out of this. It's reversing. Yeah? Good?
Yep.
Blink.
Everybody should be
And-
alright.
Everything that's as far as I'm concerned, everything's turning back the way it was. Including you. You're gonna be okay. I promise. Okay?
She blinks.
There might be some chisels involved, maybe. But first we need pickaxes, dynamite, drills, fuse cord. We're gonna blow the thing up.
I'm gonna dynamite you right out of there.
Well, not you, not you. Just the Gromula. We're gonna be more tactful with you, okay?
Wait, we're not blowing her up?
We're not blowing her up.
So after
Gromula up, not or dear
after a few minutes,
just stay calm. We're gonna put an end to this.
after a few minutes, you help get her out of the stone. It kind of like, like when you get too much glue, or like you get like you're working in mud and the mud dries on your hands, you peel it
I know
off,
exactly how
and there's
it
that
is.
satisfying feeling of your skin being free. Yeah, it's just like that,
yeah.
but it's stone fragments.
Yeah. I just catch her in my arms, I guess. Because she's just probably not in a state to move that much. Being encased in stone, just probably it's gonna take a bit to get back to motility. Just easy there, easy there.
I am glad that none of us got hit by that full beam.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
So you get her free. You guys get your stuff. You do
The
find
fuse cord, the dynamite, the rope. Well, the not rope. Drills and pickaxes.
you get everything. You put the dynamite under where Gromula is.
And also,
Um,
and we're totally drilling some into Gromula too, right? Or picking it into. Like that's what the
Yeah.
pickaxes, I presume,
We-
are for.
We can drill Gromula if you wanna, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't put it like that.
Ooh, but, you know.
TT, no.
I thought we were gonna at least get a couple sessions in before we had that kind of a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of its paws as a trophy.
I mean, it's not my thing, but if you want to drill Gromula, we can do it.
Hey! Shut up! Shut up! Not what I meant, and you know it.
That's going to take some big equipment.
But you guys get up there, you pick in some dynamite. Gromula doesn't bleed.
I'm just going to pickaxe one of his paws off, just so I can take it back as proof.
Okay, you pickaxe a paw off. It is fairly heavy because it is roughly almost your body weight in weight now because it is full stone. You
I
roll it
figure.
away.
And Oi is going to take a fang or tusk.
You take one of the tusks. The tusks, oddly enough, they are now stone, but they haven't changed colors. They are still that black color.
He's going to grab the second one then.
Okay.
Those are the ones that's gonna be taken home, I presume. I'm gonna leave the paw with the village.
Hold on a second. I'm looking something up real quick. As you start doing that, you put the dynamite. The lady does go with you, the archaeologist, and she's just like, I want this thing to never hurt another person again. to a very clearly that's a rock.
Yeah. I'm just like
You two,
grabbing.
what the
I'm just grabbing her hand, just like, and we're making sure that. Can you hand me some of that fuse cord, please?
you two, why are you drunk tonight?
Yeah. If you want, we're going back to the city. We're gonna grab some drinks after all this is over. If you want to come along, won't hold. Be my guest. If not, I won't hold it against you. But it's on me.
Okay, YouTube is just being drunk tonight, so I don't get to do the fun thing. So you put it in, you put them under, you trigger the dynamite, insert Toho stock explosion.
Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Like, I couldn't get YouTube to just work. Period. So I think something's up.
That's weird.
Nice.
I don't think that played at all. Or
I heard it a little bit.
A little bit.
I'll get this. Like, one of the things I need to do in between the next adventure in this arc is get the sound effects I've got put up.
Also, there.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hold on. Can you send me the sound? Oh wait.
It's right there.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
It's fine.
I think I can do it. I think I can figure it out.
The explosion happens, and the rubble is raining down. As you all watch, and you begin to make your way back to the village.
Hold on. If I may. Hold on. If I may.
Damn! There we go.
There we go.
Soundboard to the rescue.
It's fine. The explosion happens, and everything comes crumbling down. The temple seems to fall in, and you guys start to make your way back.
I'm just hefting this giant paw.
Wendy, as the explosion settles and everyone starts to turn to leave, the world goes black and white for you just for the briefest of moments.
Oh shit.
Again, and a different musical score hits that I don't have uploaded yet. And as for the rest of you, you just see Wendy kind of turn and talk with you. She's just being kind of quiet, very based off the trauma. You make your way back to the village, and as you're getting there, you see the owner of the shop holding her son, who is openly weeping, saying he saw Gromula, he nearly died, he should have listened to his mom. It's a very heartfelt, sweet thing.
Yeah. I suppose the old lady's out there too.
Oh yeah, she's out there. She's just cackling.
I'm just still hefting the paw. I heft it up and drop it sort of in front of them. The deed is done.
The old lady, I have her name here. I'm gonna make. So I know we're like Ultra Q, but I am going to probably eventually just end up making easier to remember names.
Fair.
Ihono looks, and she gives a smile, and it's like, "You defeated Gromula. Excellent, little one. Good luck with the rest of them."
With the rest of them?
What?
I'm just left cackling, just like, just incredulously, like, oh no, shit, oh great.
Oh no! Oh wait! Before I forget you youngins. So you're young, you don't remember the ways of the old, but generally how this used to work was when you saw one monster, there wasn't just one monster, there was a lot more. So good luck. Gamula's dead. You have his foot. Fuck.
Well, I'm giving it to y'all as a gift.
That will be a good tourist attraction.
I bet it will.
And the mom's just talking with her son, just happy to have him back.
Just think, that creature was probably the only one of its kind, and we killed it. What a great day for us!
Oh.
Oh, for once, okay, I'm gonna have to stop you right there, Junpei. I actually kind of, she's not talking shit.
Oh no,
She's right.
Youngin,
I'm gonna tell you.
Youngin,
She's
don't
right.
worry about it. There's another Gromula out there somewhere.
Yeah, I
waves
saw
a
one
hand.
under.
Junpei nods and
I don't
thinks
think-
about
I
killing
don't
another
think it was
Gromula.
Gromula, but I think it was like.
Oh no, there's other monsters, but there's probably another Gromula out there. That's kind of how the thing works, right?
There's going to be
shit.
another Gromula.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And you, young man, she says, pointing to you, Oi.
Mhm.
Clever of using your mind. That will be handy in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
But
It'll
you
be
might-
great.
You might need to see somebody about that tragic voice.
I tried. They sent me away.
Understandable. Voice is terrible. But hey, you no longer got a stone hand, so
Mm-hmm.
there you are.
And you all go home back to your Central City because I refuse to give it an actual name. So you live in Central City.
Presumably with the archaeologist.
Wait.
Left home.
There will be another set of the people who are coming up to bring back supplies are back, so she has a right.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to grab some drinks, I work at the Central City Library. You know, if you have some time.
Everyone kind of nods, and you all go back home. But Wendy, sweet Wendy,
Why are you picking?
I told you there would be consequences. We're doing this a lot fucking earlier. Oh well. So you see the explosion as it goes, and the world goes black and white. Another musical theme interludes, and faster than you can really read them, in front of your face, like you're at a moving picture, is a scrawling wall of text of what you, if you take a look at it, if you want to roll a sharp.
Sure. That's not the right one. Cancel that. That is cool. I don't have any sharp. There we go. Well, I get experience.
Failure.
You get an experience. Congratulations. You can't. It's moving too fast for you to see. The part that panics you the most is that when it ends, the world goes black, and you are alone. But you can feel that pair of eyes looking at you again. And a voice very quietly leans in behind you, coming from like if it was leaning in behind you, goes, "That was some good work. Can't wait to see more."
Just gonna spin around and see if she sees anything.
Yeah, let me roll something. See if you see. Oh,
Ooh. Guess so.
there is a pair of insectile, glowing yellow eyes that is there for the briefest of moments. And then it fades, and the lights come back on, and you're at home. Like in the entryway of the door, like you had just opened the door and it autopiloted back in.
She just kind of shuts the door behind her and stands there for a second and goes, "Son of a bitch." I knew I should have known better and get involved in this weird shit.
Well,
Let's see. I need to look up something real quick. But yeah, you're home. Do you check out your house to make sure that you're actually alone? Might not be a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
As you're looking around, from what you can tell, it is still the same evening. You have made it home. The clock on the wall says roughly about 3 a.m., which, when you think about it for a second, it's like, oh, hey, that's when, that'd be about the time driving back from the mountains you would have gotten dropped off back at your house. There's not a whole lot of lights on, but as you check the rooms, you're opening doors, no one's there. You're home. You're alone. Everything besides the front door is locked. As far as you can tell, they opened the front door, pushed you in, and then just shut it behind you. Which, if they're going to break into your house, I guess that's okay. Like, there's worse fates.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
You're probably just a little sleep deprived, or maybe the explosion just kind of got to your head. But as you walk through the house, you notice there is a letter on your table, your dining room table.
Okay.
Well, it's an envelope with a letter inside, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
So you open the letter. It's actually from your newspaper you work at. And it pretty much just says, Wendy, got a potential lead on a new science experiment going on down south. Something about ultra growth. And it gives a couple of names. It gives a couple of names, a place of a building, and goes, might not be a bad idea to get a scoop on it ahead of time. Signed, your office manager.
She reads that a couple times and just kind of sighs and puts it back down on the table. Leans on the table for a second. This is gonna be some more weird shit, isn't it? She's just gonna throw up her hands and just go to bed.
That sounds like a plan. As for the rest of you, you have a wonderful drive home. You drop off Wendy first because she has been oddly silent for almost the entire drive home. It's honestly almost disturbing. However, it is 2 o'clock in the fucking
kind
morning.
of concerned, yeah, but understanding, again, yes, 2 in the fucking a.m.
And you all go to your various places of home.
Mm-hmm.
And you rest up for the evening, and everything goes back to bed. Goes back to normal, relatively speaking. So we're going to take a little bit of time, because this is technically speaking the end of the arc. We got really close last time, and it's still really early this time, so we're going to just eventually we're going to transition into the next one a little bit. But how I plan on the future for this is what I kind of want to plan for is that if we can get through one episode a session, roughly, that should be that's the goal, roughly 4 to 5 hours aimed. So you will heal back up to normal because we are doing a quote-unquote time skip.
Yeah.
Which is, so heal your wounds, restore any lost stats. If you have if you have experience enough to level up, level up.
And what about harm? Bring it down?
Bring it back down to 0. You heal up.
Yay!
Because the next one's gonna be even more of a doozer.
Oh, wait. The one with the fucking ultra growth?
To be
Yes.
honest, I forgot what stat I was using for experience.
Yeah. So I noticed there was a little bit of chat of that while we were doing it. So the Roll20 version runs off of Monster of the Week 2.0, and like we've been using kind of a bastardized version,
Yes, we have.
which takes the skill highlighting and you get experience off of rolls off of that. So I'll say for this mystery, we'll just go with get an extra 2 experience, everybody.
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody gets an extra 2. Well,
Yes.
that means I get an improvement then.
Yeah, that
Yep.
means I level.
Okay, so where the fuck do you add that?
Okay, so give me.
Oh, there's improvements. Ah.
Yep.
Hide all. Hide. Okay.
And the only reason we're not immediately launching into the next mystery is because I've got ideas. I didn't write it down yet.
Mhm.
I should have. I haven't.
So I suppose for the rest of this session or whatever we're doing, we're just gonna sort of have a little. I assume we're sort of winging it for a bit.
Yep, we'll be winging it for a little bit for this session.
Okay, cool. Now which fucking
But I also figured
I straight up I cannot boost tough.
Yep, you are not a combative character.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
So, also as a heads up, as we're doing level ups, I backed a Kickstarter called 3 Minutes, which is specifically designed to do Ultraman, not Ultra Q, Ultraman. So I'm not saying right now, but maybe in the future, once that Kickstarter gets finished, we might try that out at some point as a natural evolution if it occurs. It might not. Y'all might die next arc. Who knows?
What should I do? What should I do? What does gain an ally do?
Good question. I'm gonna post a link here so y'all can take a look at that. And
I'm just increasing my tough.
honestly, probably not a bad idea. This one's not going to be as resistant necessarily to physical damage. But
Boost my sharp because I need.
I've got good sharp. What does weird do again?
So, the traditional use of weird is use magic, but in this situation, and I may go change those, you can use weird science. And I'm going to put that for everybody. Instead of using magic, you can use weird science.
Weird science!
Yes. What the fuck is weird science?
It's a movie.
I know it's a movie. I'm just talking about in this.
It's like mad science.
Yeah, so it's weird science is an alternative set of rules that allows you to go, hey, we're in a setting that doesn't necessarily use a whole bunch of magic. I can use technology and flip up the bob levers and press the buttons and do a scientific experiment on the fly, and it might work a la how magic would work, mechanically speaking.
Uh-huh.
I did more reading into that. I meant to mention that sooner. But
I suppose I could plus one weird, but what does gain an ally do anyways? What does that do?
Gives you a buddy. You could use a buddy. Don't you want a pal? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
One of your existing crew members, or the whole gain an ally. One of your existing crew members. I don't remember what allies do mechanically.
Yeah,
Remember that Monster of the Week is a rules light system, and basically what that means is that you can justify in the story of the world having people who you can call upon for aid.
Right.
You know,
It's-
it's like the friends on the net thing. Because I was looking at that. That's one of the Crooked's suggested things is gaining an ally, or you get a crew of like 4 criminals, who help you out with shit. And like the whole point of that is to be able to say, listen, I've got these 4 people who can help us in a jam. And that's all you need to justify having 4 extra hands on deck, as so to speak.
I'll be right back. I gotta go. I gotta do a thing.
So are we really done for the night?
Yeah, you guys kind of sped run that.
Fucking kicked Gromula's ass.
You did. So I figured we'd do some light RP in between. Just get some more character bonds built. Maybe some repercussions of, hey, you went into the woods for 2 days and came back beat to hell. What the fuck? Get maybe the pieces set up more for the next arc episode. But I need to write more for that episode. So it'll be interesting.
He ground his laws.
Grom's laws. Oogie. One of the other things I do want to talk about is schedules, because you made a mention of schedules, because I didn't start planning for September yet.
Well, I mean, we had missed a couple for this one, so I wanted to know
Yeah,
when
so
we were doing it again.
We missed 1, 2, 3 sessions. To be honest with you, if we hadn't run tonight, I was probably just gonna, take old Yeller out back. But if we're still up for it, we can still keep on going.
Fine.
If not, we can always go on to something else. I know I have way too many ideas constantly bouncing around in my head.
That's completely fair.
Like, I got a pitch for a Fabula Ultima game where, like, it's based off of an old arcade rail shooter of all things. I've got a campaign for Call of Cthulhu that involves you being mobsters on the run.
I want to work on that building a thingy thing that we're working on sometime soon too.
Yes.
It's fun. Excuse me 1 second. I'm going to open my window because it's finally cooler outside than it is inside.
Nice.
It is not cool here at all.
Fair.
I'm not actually looking forward to going to this wedding tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
It's a 3-hour drive. I believe it's outside, and it's going to be 100 degrees. And then it's a 3-hour drive back.
How long is the wedding?
I don't know.
Hopefully it's not one of those ones that's like 3 hours.
It's not a Catholic wedding. No, it's not. It's not going to be... I don't even know if they are in a church.
Fair.
It's just, I don't know if it's outside, and if it's outside, I'm going to perish.
When we talk about weddings,
Yeah, that's where I'm going tomorrow. I might be late for Melody.
everyone's doing outdoor weddings these days. It's the worst.
Yeah, I mean...
When I went to one in the wake of, in the immediate wake of COVID, I understood it, but, God, get some place with air conditioning or have it in October.
To be fair, it's September in Wisconsin. You can't tell if it's going to be blazing hot or cold as hell.
Also true for Michigan for September and October, but still,
I'm back.
good try.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, you're fine. We've just been kind of shit talking.
What I
Shooting the
missed?
shit. Nothing.
Shooting the shit. Game's over for now.
I mean, if there's anything you'd like to do interpersonal, you can. But like
Yeah.
the goal was for one session to be one video, and now it's on video 3. So like,
We're good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maple Samurai's just been listening to us complain about our lives for the past 5 minutes, I think.
hi Maple Samurai.
Hello?
I like it. It's good to talk to you.
Yeah.
Simply.
I killed Gromula!
So if we are done, should I stop or what?
Up to you, I guess. What's Maple Samurai say? Does he want to chat technically?
He says congrats on killing Gromula with a smiley face. He just said congrats, but I'm pretty sure it's for killing Gromula.
Killed the shit out of Gromula! I am a
We
legend!
blew it the fuck up.
Shoved that mirror right up his ass!
So yeah, I should have spent more time working on the other mysteries that I did not get ready yet. It's fine.
It's alright.
It's fine.
Do you have an outro for the episodes that you want to
Oh, that would like a musical outro. That would have been smart. So we're going to go with the classic I'm going to talk for a couple of minutes. Our outro, a teaser for next week's episode on Ultra Q Bizarre. There are a couple of scientists working around in a remote laboratory. It's a mixture of a botanist garden and a chemical lab with a handful of people running back and forth. 2 scientists are standing over what seems to be a large chunk of grass and with a flowering plant on it. In their hands, they have one scientist has a vial of a liquid of some sort, of a bright blue coloration, slightly bubbling as if it has just been taken off a heater. The other scientist reaches over with a pipette, sticks it in, pushes the little rubber part, and pulls up enough of the liquid and drops it onto this mat of grass, which is not the unhealthiest looking piece of grass, but it is a chunk of like turf on a table. It's not doing the greatest. But as these drops hit it, the manicured grass chunk they have with the flower growing on it suddenly like shakes for a brief second and starts to grow faster and faster into this bright, brilliant color. The flower budding up into a fairly large plant with several different blooms on it. And they put the jar down, the pipette away, and they're like shaking their hands, and they walk back over to the lab area to take notes. And as we look at the camera remains on this sod, looking forward, probably to the rest of the credits. And it has stopped growing. It is fully bloomed, viable, seems to be great. And then the mound twitches again. And it kind of slumps like it has been bumped into it. And then it slumps a little bit again, shaking slightly as we fade to black.
Ooh.
All right, goodbye, everybody.